Yeah. Okay. Harry and Draco start at -3, 7. Okay. Actually, I want to move on to, skip that page. We're going to come back to that page in a second. I want to look at this one now. Go to the next page, okay? We're going to go back to that. I want to do the stuff related to what we just did next, okay? Yeah, number 10.
I hate when I have to read a math problem.
I hate when I have to, never mind. Harry and Draco race from 0, 0 to 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When problems like this, can I just like not read it and then just look at the numbers?
No. The answer to that is always no. Because then how do you know what the instructions are saying?
Oh, I know the formula.
Do we know the formula? What if the question changed? Okay.
Then fools left trash there.
Yeah. Okay. On the graph, to the right, draw Harry's path and Draco's path. Okay?
Draco.
What's your Hogwarts house, Miss Summers?
Gryffindor.
Of course.
What does that mean?
It means I'm brave and courageous.
Guess what mine is, Miss Summers?
Slytherin.
Yeah.
That's what Lambert says too, and she's my teacher bestie.
Am I your student bestie?
Totes.
Harry Potter is just like.
The coolest thing ever.
I never watched it.
What is the horizontal distance?
My mom made me read it.
What's the horizontal? You guys are not trying to get homework time today at this rate. What's the horizontal distance? Not 5.
9.
Horizontal.
3.
3. And vertical distance?
9.
Okay, now notice there's a difference in this question. Professor McGonagall realized what was going on, got on her broomstick, and stopped Harry on his path. Okay? 1/3 of the way through the race. So, what's different? So when I find my horizontal distance, right, that's my 3 minus 0. What am I going to do different this time if I don't want half of it? I want 1/3 of it. Yeah, Alita? You got it. Divide it by 3 this time instead of divide it by 2. Do you see why? Valetti, do you see why?
Because you can't have it.
Because the question wants 1/3 of the way, not half anymore. Does that make sense? Okay, Jasmine, does that make sense? So instead of half, we want 1/3 of the way. So I'm dividing it by 3 this time instead of by 2. Does that make sense? Okay.
What?
I like the other way.
Yeah, well, it's a different question. Now look, so I want to go over 1, but now how do I figure out how much I want to go up?
9.
All the way to 9?
Not all the way. Half, right?
1/3. We're doing 1/3 this time.
Third, so that's.
So 3. So do you see 1 is 1/3 of 3 and 3 is 1/3 of 9, right? And then I can count my point. It's 1, 3. So we had this formula up here, but it only worked for halfway. So where do I see the half represented? Do you guys see?
Yeah.
Right here.
So wait, can we just like make it another formula and just like
Change it to 1/3.
Yeah.
so can we
But hold on. What if I want the formula to work for any fraction?
and we just change it?
Yeah, you just change the fraction. So we're going to give it a number or a letter. We're going to call it K. K is going to be our ratio. Okay? So we don't have to worry about this stuff. I think you guys are getting the hang of it. You can jump down to, I guess I said R in the notes. R is fine. So we've got 2 points. Yeah, I skipped because I feel like you guys are getting the hang of it, and I don't think we have to do all of it.
Wait, what? You just go straight to 18.
Yeah, jump straight to 18. Unless you guys want to go through 11 through 17.
Oh, no, I think
Yeah. Okay.
I have to figure it out.
Okay, so if I want to find any point, I'm going to take my x start plus, in the instructions I say use r, so we can use r.
R.
Sure, x finish minus x start, comma. So do you see how this is just like our formula from the midpoints, but the only difference is that now it'll work for any fraction of the way. Does that make sense? How are we doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's try some.
Oh, so the R isn't just a half, it's just whatever.
It's any fraction I want, okay? So, find the coordinates of the point that is 2/3 of the way from A to B. So I'm going to show you two ways to do it. So those of you that like the graph way, great. Those of you that like the algebra way, great. Okay? You like the algebra way? Does anyone like the graph way?
You should show us either way.
Okay, I can show you. I'm probably going to show you either way. So, first thing I need to do if I'm going to do the algebra way is find the coordinates of A. So that one is -2, 2. Jasmine, question? No. Okay. B is 5, -3. So what's my x start?
-2.
-2 plus, what fraction do I want? What's my r? 2/3. 5 minus -2. And then I set up the same one for my y. Now remember, 2/3, you type that in using a division. Fractions are division.
So you do 2 divided by 3?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Wait, how do you make fractions on the graphing calculator?
Division. Yeah, I got 2 point.
I got
Mhm.
2.666666666.
So that's 2 and 2/3, right?
How do you do the?
Oh,
Do you
just
just
2.
do 2 over 3 then?
2, yes. Uh-huh.
Isn't it 2.3 with like, no, 2.6 with the button, with the
Yeah, I
line?
got
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. 2 plus 2.
Do you guys remember what this symbol means?
It's like ongoing forever.
Yeah, forever.
Infinite. Isn't it infinity?
And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So how would you graph that then?
Okay, so if I was going to do it graphing,
You can't, because there's not no y coordinate.
yeah, it is, -1.3. -1 point and 1/3. Oh, no, 2.6 and then negative, so it's like right there. Okay, will you guys try 20?
I have a question.
Yeah,
Do you
Leilani.
want us to show like the midway point or like whatever point asks us on the graph? There is a graph.
know if I care.
Okay.
Try 20, you said?
Yeah, try 20, and then we'll do our last concept for today.
So instead of doing the 2 5 by 3, you do the 1 5 by 4.
You got it.
Can you do like the starting off for me? Just never know how to begin it.
So you start by taking the A and writing the coordinates.
That's
-5, comma, -2. And then point B is 5, 0. Remember, X's are first.